Oh cheese, you're a cheese, you're a cheese, you're a cheese. From the hard and the soft to the blue and the white. You're a cheese, you're a cheese, you're a cheese, you're a cheese, you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, you're a cheese.
everybody, and welcome back to Montana Truck Sim. I've just fired up a mission. We're driving from Colorado to Montana. You know, from other Montana to the main Montana. Good evening, Gary and Mr. V. Oh, and there's a video place over here. We might as well claim that since we're all the way down here. And we're not going that fast. I'm hoping that everything is going to go according to plan tonight, because I had further technical difficulties before the stream, in that I once again couldn't get the bloody wheel to work. I fixed the problem with the serial port where the pin that got bent. I fixed that, and then it just would not initialize. It kept on coming up saying low power. Where's that? Oh, there it is, there it is. Break. This one. American Mines and Quarries. Right, there's no one of those claimed for now. I'm hoping this is the road that we're going down. Someone could have opened the gate for us. Oh, thinking of carnage, Mr. V. Hang on a moment. Let's pull over here for a minute. You know what we forgot to do? Where is it? You click here, then you click here. Then you do this. And then... There we go. We forgot to enable them. Evening Maximum, welcome in. Good luck trucking. We never have any issues at all, Maximum, when we be trucking. But welcome in there, mate. Yeah, this is the 800-mile trip as well. Not like the 1,000 and odd I think that we tried to do last time that we played. What could possibly go wrong? Get ready to turn left. Right, you're over left. Wasn't there a DLC that came out the other day as well, which I've added to the thing? Agricultural stuff. So basically it's cosmetics for the trailer, really, isn't it? Depending on what you're carrying. But it's as close as we're going to get to farming sim. As you can see there, we're holding some tractors. Wrong button. There we go. What's a bit? No, it'll have to do. So what trouble you've been getting yourselves into today? You've been on the farming sim again today, Gary. Right angle turns.
Keep right and then turn right.
Sure. What do you want to know about Simon the Sorcerer? His spellbook, his mischievous adventures, or maybe how he outwits those silly trolls? I'm here to help, or just to tell you he's quite the enchantingly cheeky fellow.
That's a good point, Ada. We need to pop Simon the Sorcerer for our annual playthrough of Animal Sorcerer. Simon the Sorcerer. You didn't do it, Gary. I bet you've secretly been on farming sim all day long. You can't get enough of it. If he's not playing farming sim, he's playing SnowRunner. You finished the main mode on House Flippers 2. Before that, World of Warplanes. Is that another spin-off for World of Warships and World of Tanks? What was that other game? There was another game that. Oh, it is another one of them ones. Must it be? What was the name of that game where I think it already had all of the, the planes and the boats and the tanks all in one. I played it once, like off stream, and I honestly thought it was crap. I can't remember what the hell its name was now.
War
Was it War Thunder? Was that the name of it? I did it as a one-off because Jim asked me to just to fire it up and give it a go for an hour. But I didn't enjoy it. I'll stick with the separate ones, where it'd be like ships or the tanks, maybe.
And then turn left.
I used to play the tanks all the time. Like 10 years ago on the Xbox One. And then when I logged into it a couple of years ago, and like everything, all of my tanks, everything, almost like hundreds of hours of work, it was just all gone. And I was like, I just don't want to play the game anymore. And I re-uninstalled it. Oh, Steam. Yeah, straight on here. Yeah, I sucked on the planes and the ships, but was better on the tanks. I don't think I'll play World of Tanks again, unfortunately. Like I said, all that progress, all those tanks just gone. I tried to recover things and what have you, but could not bring my account back. I didn't even delete it. I assume it must have been deactivated or something at their end. Aircraft in World of Planes is easier. Which one is that? Is that its easy win? There's a Gary that's got to go and put the kettle on one this time. Am I turning off here? No, I'm straight. Evening, Happy Cat. Welcome in.
Please mind the speed.
Please mind the speed limit. Oh, do I have any more gears? No, this one's only got 5 gears. We've covered 100 miles so far. We're not doing too bad. On our way to Montana. Surround all the way. Well, apparently I can't surround all the way. But yeah, we're heading to Montana. The only thing I wasn't good at was the World of Tanks. So are you just sticking to the warships and the planes, Mr. B? I enjoy playing the planes. Sorry, not the planes. Sorry, the ships again the other day. At least I haven't lost everything on there. If I had re-downloaded it and found that like everything had been reset to 0, I probably wouldn't have bothered again either. Just like with the tanks. Because back when we lived in Cumbria, it was like the World of Tanks was the only multiplayer game that would actually work for me because the internet connection was like basically dial-up. at the house we were living at. Did you see, Gary, that the demo was released for the new Star Trek Voyager / Fallout Shelter style game? I was going to download the demo before, but I never remembered to press the button before I went downstairs. There's also another driving game that I've been wanting to play. It's been on my list for months, and the demo for that came out today as well. But I keep forgetting its name. I would have to bring up the Steam list to show you what the name of the thing is. It's a multiplayer one where we're all in like RVs travelling through the world. I want to say it's Long Drive North or something. It sounds kind of like that. But I definitely want to pick up that when it comes out. We have some more driving fun later this week, though. Uh-oh. Oh, too late. We've missed the way station. Later this week, we've got a new game that I've been waiting for ages for it to come out properly. Backseat Driver. So hopefully we'll have a laugh with that on Thursday. I think I'll go down for Thursday. It's the cheese! It's Happy Cat returned. I saw that you appeared, but AIDA told me in my ear that you appeared, and then briefly, like shortly after that, you disappeared. Are you actually here, Happy? Uh-oh. Now that's very suspicious. Happy Cat and Mr. Smith both coming in at the same time. Very sus. Welcome in. Are you logged in through the app, or are you logged in via the browser today, Happy? don't worry about it. Internet and Twitch being stupid. Is the streak preserved? Have you checked from the app and from the browser to see that the super loop has been preserved? I know that when you land in the stream, it does take a couple of minutes before it updates the number. As well. We planned it. Always up to no good. Is it tomorrow? Are they coming tomorrow to hook up the connection for you? Something in my head says that it's that you said it was Tuesday. Maybe it's Tuesday next week. I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember. Let's say Sydney. We crossed into Australia already. Tomorrow morning at some point. This bonus lane that no one else uses. So are you off work tomorrow, or is it just a case of the connection in the house is already there, but they just need to fiddle with the box to activate your line? If I don't come tomorrow, I'm getting the next train south. Is Mr. Smith flying south for the winter?
Hello, I have been born.
Sooner rather than better, yes. We'll need to jump back into our calls on Discord, how we cause anarchy and chaos. What could possibly go wrong, Mr. Smith? If you're after some amusement tonight, I have a brand new song. Is Gary still here, or has he fallen asleep? Because we can't play the new song without Gary being here. Don't need to drill holes and whatnot. The master socket is in the bedroom at the moment. And I want to be in the front room. Alright, so you got to tell him to rejiglify it. Where it should be. You don't need to log out on Farming Sim. You can save it at any time, Gary. Better yet, if you're playing SnowRunner, you can Alt and F4. It does the same thing. But Gary, exclamation mark jukebox. I finished the song that I was talking about. Was it Friday or Saturday when I messaged you with a new song that I was working out? I go, yeah, just turn the bloody thing off. And Happy Cat is still fully lubed and streaking for 595 lubed filled, uncatchable nights. It's nasty. We've got 500 miles to go as well. So close to 600. I can't stop watching that film. Yeah, that timing was it was just perfect. When I came out of the vault and they were having a fight anyway, I thought that the laser disco looked quite cool anyway. So I thought, well, we'll watch that while the record's playing for Shut Up Wesley. But then that explosion on the final note of the Shut Up Wesley song was it was just perfect. Miles to go. Are we over the border yet? Nope, we're still in the other state. The one that's just south of, what do you call it? True Montana. Oh, is the Hillbilly music playing as well, by the way? Roadworks coming up ahead. We've not done too bad for traffic on this journey, to be honest. And we've been lucky enough that most of it's all just been on this motorway. You got detention tomorrow. Well, have a good night there, Happy. Thank you for dropping. Hopefully, your internet is all back up and running tomorrow, and you'll be able to join us normally. What are we doing tomorrow night? I think it's June tomorrow. It's June tomorrow night, isn't it? Oh, I'm trying to push over and press my schedule button. But you have a good night there, Happy. We're getting the cane to get whipped for detention. We've got until the 31st to do that, though. Happy, there's no mad rush. But have a good night, happy eating. We'll catch you later on, mate. We've got 421 miles to go. We're going through Casper the Friendly Ghost. You're supplying the cane. It's no good when you're going to enjoy it, happy. What's that punishment? Oh, look, a Google man.
Keep right. And then turn right.
Oh, did you have like what I had the other day, Ooh. Mr. Smith? When I turned it on, I did what was like 2-3 rounds, and it was just a disaster each time. And I thought, oh, you know what? Forget about it. Because yeah, I had that the other day, and I was like, yep, you know what? Let's just play it another day. And this road goes around this town, and then curves around north. Yeah, you had 3. Oh, well, no, that was when we were playing the other night, where we had 3 spirits and demons in the bloody room. It's like, oh, another spirit. Yeah, I was doing the calculations. Like those couple of rounds were to do the calculations. I wanted to work out how many rounds it was going to take to get to the to get the completion on it. I need to do one more round to find out what the percentage is for the next stage. Then I can do the calculations to work out how many rounds it's going to take. But rounds of minimal value, because the minimal value is 16 points. The more of those little orby things you get like 18s, 21s and stuff like that, but just on the basic no frills points. Have a good night, happy Eve.
These lines sleep.
Oh no, I forgot this one doesn't have 6 gears, does it? It's only got 5. At least the gear sticks work. I fixed the bent pin this afternoon. I found me lock pits, because the tension tool fit perfectly into the gap, so I could just twist the pin back to where it should be. Then when I plugged it in before the stream there, the light came on to say low power. So it's happened before, and I've just unplugged it at the steering wheel at the wall and plugged it back in, and it worked. It didn't work this time. Tried it a few more times. Then I unplugged the gear stick, plugged it in, and it worked. Then I plugged the gear stick back in, and then it worked. Definitely Gary's fault. Oh, I should have turned off there. There was a video point, but never mind. We'll no doubt be coming down this road again. On the road tonight. What time is it in game? 10:30 at night. Well, the mod still says it's working, the one that keeps it relatively bright. With the shorter, is it shorter night times or something like that? Those oil things. Pumping station. There's the book.
These lines sleep.
350 miles to go. That was close. but he could have got a crash there.
Caution. Please watch the speed.
I don't know what you're talking about, Maxwell.
Caution. Please mind the speed. Go straight up.
Oh. Mr. Smith is very naughty. But we didn't do too badly from that. Which is the button for, is it F7 or 5 or something? That would basically 1% damage to the cargo, 6% to the trailer, 5% to the carriage. Yeah, I survived both, Mr. Smith. Oops. Right, which is the engine on button? That one. I think that's the brakes. You demand a redo. Should have waited till he got to the nearby crossing. Oh no, not the level crossing. I've got to get across this really quickly. But we survived. There's no escape.
Right. And then turn right. Turn right.
I think at the minute though, at the minute the perfect timing has to go to Fallout 4 on Saturday. The end of that record was just perfect. Right, let's try. Nope, the train didn't get me this time. The gear stick is firmly connected. Mr. Smith's blood, they're getting on. I definitely have a cup of tea. Is it? I'm looking there, so does the road curve round, but no, it goes into a cave.
Please mind the speed.
I think we've driven this road before in the other direction. We'll stick to the middle of the road because I don't know, those bulges don't. Yeah, we definitely, because that viewpoint's already been conquered. We've got 310 miles to go. Don't forget exclamation mark jukebox, and I'm fairly confident, even though I was in a rush, I'm fairly confident the new song is on there. So if you've got your headphones on, Gary, make sure they're fully connected and turned on if you want to redeem the new song. More bloody right angle corners coming.
Caution.
Let's not
Please
accelerate
mind
just yet.
Go straight up.
Actually, 2 sets of right angle corners. Who the hell's idea was it to come this way?
Caution. Please watch the speed. Go straight up.
What sort of an icon is that for? Don't do it.
Caution. Please mind the speed.
I car almost wiped itself out. Definitely wouldn't have been our fault. Frodo's fault. Oh, there's the train over there, Mr. V, the one that you were hoping was going to get me on that level crossing. When the sun's at just that perfect level that it's constantly in your eyes. We've got 281 miles to go. Welcome in. Oh, we're having a peaceful night shift tonight. You join us for a spot of Colonial Truck Sim. Actually, I say we're on our way to Montana. We might actually already be in Montana. No, we're not. Still got a few miles to go before we cross the border. Percentage of the roads we have in Montana. Must have a fair percentage of them. I know we've got a few of the secret roads as well. That would be covered in it. All the way there with the sun just glaring in the eyes. Oh wait, there's no hard shoulder. No right angle bends. Actually, it might be a good idea to stop here for a minute. That was too much of a map. Right, where can we pull in here? It says this is a sleeping zone and our sleep meter is almost at the top.
And then turn right.
I'm guessing we're coming the wrong way around the one way. Vehicle malfunction. Who caused that? Oh. I'll give Mr. B one of those as well. Does it sound like a car went underneath us? Oh, these guys just driving around in circles on this spot. Should we do that in one of the towns, maybe? We'll follow a car just to see what it does. Maybe we should do that because there's some like car vehicles like coming out for the game, isn't there? I don't know how that works for driving stuff around. I assume that they're just there so that you can explore.
Keep right and then turn
In like a
right.
regular car. Turn right.
Turn right.
Steam ahead. see now we've got 700,000. I just thought there was some money just came in from one of our slaves. It's been ages since we bought any new trucks or any new garages. Yeah, they're putting the buses in Euro Truck, aren't they? Turning it into bus sim. We've got to be super careful around bus sim, Mr. B. You know what happens every time we try to do bus sim? It's a disaster. We need to finish this contract because that sun blasted our eyes all the time. It's authentic to what it is like driving in the mornings at the minute. What town is this that we're driving through? Again.
Please mind sleep.
Oh, running out of fuel? Oh. I completely forgot about that. We did the train. That could have been a disaster. We did the... What was I saying there now? Oh, we did the sleepings bit, but we didn't do the petrol station, did we? Is there a petrol station coming up?
Keep right, and then continue straight on.
Yes, but it's at the destination.
Go straight on.
So this is going to be a problem. We can refill on the road though, can't
Please
you?
watch the speed.
I'm sure you can.
Caution. Please mind the speed.
How did we use so much extra fuel? Because usually you have enough fuel to complete the mission. We didn't go that far off the track, did we? We haven't even put in any detours in this, so we're just using like the sat-nav's default journey
Caution.
then.
Please watch the speed.
And there'll also be a Pokemon on the loose, everybody. Exclamation mark PH. Don't let it survive. Nobody cursed train. About 150 miles to go.
Caution. Please mind the speed.
Take it, there's nobody left. Oh well, maybe we'll get to the end of this one and might just wrap it up.
Please watch the speed. Keep right, and then turn right. Turn
It sounded like someone was crashing there for a minute. I could hear the horn in the background. Saying that we haven't got much petrol left. I'm guessing that the engine is broken. Here we go.
rude guy. Leave now.
Was that much damage? Okay, let's press some buttons. Accept progress.
Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.